What's up, softball players? In today's video, I'm going to cover how to pitch to a hitter with an open stance. All right, so if you're new to my channel, I'm Coach Dan Blewett. I'm a former pro baseball pitcher, and I do a lot of stuff on mindset, pitch calling, strength training, arm care, throwing mechanics here for softball players. So if you're new to the channel, definitely stick around, subscribe, check out the links in the description below. Got more online courses and other helpful videos that I'll reference in today's video. So this is what an open stance is, right? And I'm sure you've seen these. A lot of players have them. It was more in favor back in the day, but some players will still use this open stance to kind of get two eyes on the player early or on the pitcher early, and then they'll kind of dive back in and get here. So it can be confusing for a pitcher to say, how do I approach this hitter when they have this crazy stance? Because it seems like right now I can hit anything that I want, right? You throw it inside, I'll just go whop and just golf it. But in reality, they're gonna have to get closed off, and this is really the big takeaway here, is this is a red herring. This is like a smoke screen. This is smoke and mirrors, it's fake. This is not real. So what you see here, you can't judge the pitches that you're gonna throw and the locations that you're gonna throw them in based on how they start. You have to wait and say, what happens when their front foot gets down? Where are they then? That's when they become a regular hitter like everybody else. But it's a lot like, almost like in the animal world, like when a peacock will like throw all their feathers up and put on this show to like either woo a mate or like get a predator to go away, right? It's not real. So when you see these stances, you have to be really perceptive and say, what does the hitter look like when they put their foot down? And so that means after the first or second pitch of the at-bat, you need to be watching them like a hawk and looking, where is their foot? Are their feet in line? Where are their hands? Like, what do they do? Some hitters won't get all the way closed. Some hitters who have an open stance will get too closed. Some of them will have their hands in a weird position, or they'll be off balance. Like, you need to figure out, where are they? Where's their weight? Where are their hands when they finally land? That's the really critical piece of this. Because it seems like when they start here, they could just, step in and just destroy all these different pitches. But the reality is, they've got to have their foot down and be ready to swing about when you're releasing the ball. So they don't have time to figure out where it's going. They're not going to say, oh, I'm going to wait, okay, inside pitch, I'll keep my foot here and then golf it. They don't have time to do that. They're going to have their foot down at the same time as any other hitter, and that is going to put them really in the same box as any other hitter. So really, the way they start with this big open stance, it helps them feel more confident, get two eyes on you, but it doesn't really change their effectiveness as a hitter, except probably just a confidence thing, and maybe some like I said, eyesight factors, I don't know. But really, at the end of the day, you're gonna judge them and the flaws and the type of hitter that they are, their swing, based on what happens when this foot is down. That's when you say, that, all right, my mental snapshot and how I want to approach this hitter is based on that foot is down, so here we go, okay? So hopefully this video was helpful. Leave a comment below. Are there other types of pitching strategy stuff that you want me to do videos on? I have lots and lots and lots of ideas, but I'd love to hear from you. Thanks again for watching. Be sure to check out the description below, and I'll see you in the next video.